Boo 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 boo. All right. I think we're good now. I think you guys can hear me. All right. Alrighty. I think we are all good. All right. I think we're all good now. Make sure I have the correct settings set this time. And we'll start a prediction. Prediction will be, will we get to a streak of 105? I'll give it 5 minutes on this one. Hello, Ava. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, we're continuing our streak of 100 from last time. We're going to see if we can make it to 150 today. Keep in mind that our end goal is eventually going to be 1,000. Oh, I'm doing pretty decent. I did not get anything done today, so yeah. Alright, let's spin the wheel, see where we're gonna end up. Tanglewood. Alright. Lovely. Tanglewood. Alright, I'm gonna hide the prediction for now. Should probably start the live for TikTok. Alright, I think we're all good. Alright, let's get started. Let's go to Tanglewood. Yeah, no, I didn't. I was super tired. Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence, and it looks like they left in a hurry. Russell Marsh. Hopefully we can keep our streak today and not lose it. That would be very unfortunate. Basement? No. Goes as fast. Is this a Maroi? Was that Maroi or... Do I go Maroi? I don't know why I felt like that seemed a little not fast enough for Murray. Okay, it was just Murray. I still need to get used to normal ghost speed. You'd think I'd be used to it by now, but I guess not. Roy, and that was 1:01. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's spin the wheel, see where we're going to end up next. Review. All right, Michelle Douglas. Possibly harmless, but be careful out there. Alright. Oh. Ghost is in master bedroom, it seems. Alright, we're gonna get some more stuff. Hello, Natsu. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, we're just continuing our 0 Sanity Revenant streak. Last time we hit 100, and today our goal is 150. But the final goal will be 1,000, which is probably going to take like 4 weeks to do, maybe longer. It would be cool to finish this before the end of March. But I'm not too sure if that's going to happen. I mean, that all depends on if this run continues or not. Ghost just shut a door over there. Interesting. Might need to pay attention for your eye. Let's grab this and this. Alright. Then we'll also get a smudge on there this time. If she comes over here, that is. Okay, hunts over. Make sure she's not a mimic. Okay, it's a mimic. Oh, Jesus. It's just a mimic. Okay. Alright, take a smudge. Gotta love mimics. Alright, well, that should be a streak of 100 too.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
How long was the game? 339? I think that's our 3rd mimic total now. Boop. All right, let's spin the wheel, see where we're going next for game. What game is this? 103. Willow. Okay. All right, going to Willow for game 103. We got Sarah Dixon. All right, now we wait. Thank you for the follow, CL. I appreciate it. Just waiting for the ghost to hunt. There we go. Took long enough. It's in the basement, of course. Oh, and you're crawling. Amazing. Is this... Alright, let's go get some more stuff. But yeah, still hoping I can get the steering wheel video out on Monday. So in case you didn't know, I'm currently working on a video where I play Phasmophobia with the steering wheel. It's going to be very interesting. I'll probably make a couple videos out of it. I think the first video will probably just try and get like a perfect game on nightmare mode. And then I think we'll go crazy for the next one and try and beat APOC 3 with the steering wheel for the next one. Which will be interesting to say the least. Let me tell you, playing Phas with the steering wheel is not easy. I did a couple practice games. Well, I only did one practice game to make sure I set everything up correctly. And that was very difficult. Especially looping. I don't know how that's gonna go. I have not tried that yet. Alright, we'll try and get a smudge runner this time, and then we'll go bring everything down in the basement. Oh. That works. Wait, so she's not in the basement then. Okay, change of plans. You're in the garage. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, never mind. That should be easy to set up then. I didn't grab the key. I think, yeah, we might as well grab all three of these. Turn that off. Alright, can I place this here? It works. Place one here, and I don't know, like one here. Probably, I guess you can put this one like here. Alright. Air check. Alright, let's light the candles, check for Onryo. Assuming the ghost is still here, right? Yep, 5. Okay. Is this a shade? Okay. Never mind. Not a shade. Probably no. No, that would have been. That would have been outside of the range for the firelight. When it do that. No spirit. No shade. Just make sure it's not a mimic. Oh, you're hunting. Probably not a yokai. Here, take a smudge. Okay. Alright, just chill. There's nothing else we can really do. So we're just gonna chill here, see if we get a banshee scream. Maybe I guess we could go like over there and check for banshee. So that's always a possibility. We'll take this guy. Take this with us, see if it comes over here. Put that there. And just chill here, see if it comes over here. Hello, Lewis. Welcome in. So obviously no Dian, no DL. No Galu. No Hantu, no Jen. No Moroi, no Myling, no Obake, Bambo, Oni. Probably not a fan. Sorry, probably not an Onryo, but won't rule it off. So this is pretty much what we're down to. Oh, the bone's here. Just noticed that. Yeah, fun fact about Willow, I know I say this all the time, but the bone cannot spawn in the basement on Willow. It's currently bugged, so it can only spawn on the main floor of Willow. Has it? Oh, it probably burned the Cruci. I left a Cruci in there. So far it hasn't roamed to us yet, so probably not a Banshee then. Would have expected it to roam to us by now. It's not really seeming like a demon either. It's currently hunting. So yeah, what's the ghost name? Sarah Dixon. So yeah, I am gonna be doing a video that I hope to have it on Monday, where I'm gonna play Phasmophobia with the steering wheel. And then at some point I'll be trying to beat APOC 3 with the steering wheel as well. Should be done by now. Alright, let's go back in the ghost room then. Yeah, probably not an Unreal. This is still in this room, by the way. If it's a mirror, we could try and coax it to come out by leaving the light on. Airball. Yeah, my guess right now is probably a gorilla. Oh, you're hunting. Awesome. Okay, yeah, definitely not a yokai. I'm guessing it's a gorilla, so I think we'll do the fun part. Well, first I'm gonna grab the motion. I'm gonna place the motion here, I guess. I'm gonna go grab a video camera real quick, the tripod, so we can rule off or confirm URA. So yeah, pretty much right now I'm down to Yurei, Goryo, Mare. Kind of leaning towards Goryo at the moment. And we'll grab a sound recorder. That is not true. Mares can still hunt with the light on. Probably let me place this here. Let me grab my smudger real quick, just in case. Put this in the center of the house. Alright, let's see if it will let us walk out. Nice, okay. We'll be a van princess. Alright, so yeah, we'll just keep an eye on the store, see if it touches it. But yeah, mirrors can still hunt if the lights are on. But yeah, I did leave the light on, so it has a higher chance, if it is a mirror, to roam out of the room into a room that doesn't have the lights on. But right now I'm thinking Goryo. I just want to keep an eye on the door, make sure it's not a Yurei. Because sometimes I've had plenty of Yureis in the past that just refuse to change rooms for whatever reason. So I just want to make sure it's not a Yurei. And then, of course, if it doesn't change rooms within the next couple of minutes with the light being on, then probably not a mare. So it's looking like this is just probably a Goryo. Unless it changes rooms, and then it'll be change of plans. Have to test for mare and Yurei. Okay, still in the garage. Yep, still in the garage. Yeah, I'm definitely leaning towards Goryo at the moment. Now, if he had like a streak of like 5 here, I would have already left and went Goryo. But gotta make sure. I really want the ghost to touch the door though, so I can just make sure it's not a Yuri. I have a feeling this is going to end up being a long stream based on how the games are already going today. Say a Goryo, Yuri, Mare. Terrible combo. This has me extremely bored out of my mind. Yep, still in the garage. It's probably just Goryo. Would be nice if it would, you know, touch the door so I can check for Yuri. I don't know, maybe give it like another 2 minutes and then just go Goryo at this point. It's probably not a mare because the light's been on for a while. The one thing that is bugging me though is it's refusing to touch this door. So I don't know about Yuri. I haven't seen any door touches yet. Still in there. Alright, if we get to the 20-minute mark and still nothing, I think I might just send Goryo. Alright, I'm gonna send Goryo. If this isn't a Goryo, then GG's. Oh, thank goodness.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Alright. That was basically a 20-minute game. Alright, let's spin the wheel, see where we're going next. Looks like we're going back to Willow. Cool. Alright, Willow it is. Oh, we might even hit level 2390 today. Alright, we got Brendan Gacy.
Got the intel. Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of
Thank you for the heart, me, Abby. I appreciate it. Hopefully this ghost is a little easier than the last one. And whenever it comes down to Gorio, you're a mare. Hey, what are you doing in here? Alright, so no shade. Got it. Or Wraith. He's just chilling behind the plants here for a minute. Probably not a yokai. Let's get more stuff. Oh, where did he hunt from? Was that like hallway maybe? I think that might have been like the hallway. So let's bring in the rest of the stuff and then we'll get a smudge on him and get set up in the ghost room. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So yeah, we're currently on a streak of 103. This is our 104th game on the streak. So yeah, our goal is to try and get to 150 today, if we're able to. But yeah, the end goal is to get to 1,000 games of 0 sanity, 0 evidence, without dying or getting the ghost wrong. Alright, I think, is this my smudge? Alright, yeah, we'll just get a smudge on him. And then we'll go set up in the ghost room, which I believe is maybe the hallway? I guess we could see where it spawns, that might make things a little easier. You know, once it haunts, that is. Oh? Interesting. Is this a ghost room? Huh. Interesting. Make sure you're not a mimic. I think it changed rooms into the living room here. Okay. Well, that's interesting. In that case, let's get set up here. Well, Crucy's gone. Awesome. Let's get a timer going. So we're gonna check for Onryo, I guess. I think we lit this one first, so this one should blow out right now. Then it's gonna be this one, and then this one. Or not. Probably no Onryo. Alright, I think I'll remove the Crucy, see if we can get a smudge on it. Alright, there, take a smudge. Yeah, fair to say not a yokai. Okay. Alright, let's bring the Crucy back in here. So yeah, now that we got a smudge on it, we can check for demon and spirit. Yeah, definitely no mimic. Is that their store? Hopefully it's just a spirit. That'd make things pretty easy. Okay, demon works too. Alright, it's just a demon. Nice. So we should be at a streak of 104. What is that? 49? Oh, sorry, 46 more to go. Oops.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Nice. Alright. How long is the game? 7:33. Alright, let's spin the wheel, see where we're going for game 105. We're going to Tanglewood. Okay. Tanglewood it is. Alright, who do we have? Kelly Kemper. Oh, jeez. Is this a Hantu? Yeah, Hantu. Okay. That's easy. Just a Hantu. Love a nice, quick, easy game.
Welcome back.
Hey Bagel, how are you doing?
For you.
Alright, 50 seconds, that's what we like to see. Nice and quick. Alright, let's, well actually, for the prediction, will we make it to a streak of 105? The answer is yes. Let's start a new prediction. Will we make it to a streak of 110? Alright, and let's spin the wheel, see where we're going. Alright, we're going back to Tanglewood. Awesome. Alright. Oh, we also leveled up. We're level 2388. Nice.
Right. Check the equipment and get
Alright, we got Patricia Rook. So another female ghost. Hello, welcome in. Oh, the ghost is over here. So kitchen, utility, or garage. Okay, not a mare, not a gin. Awesome. Oh jeez, don't do that. Not a wraith. Not a galley. Not Anria. Might have to smudge. Yep, smudging. Aw, man, I didn't need a smudge. Okay, well. So no Onryo either. Rolled off a lot of interesting ghosts. Nothing obvious either, I don't think. Are you breaking the lights? Also, I don't know if I mentioned, but also not a shade. In terms of less obvious ghosts. Not sure why I brought the candles in. You already know it's not Nanria. It's just out of habit, I guess. Yeah, it spawned right on top of that candle before blowing it out. I'm doing pretty decent, Bagel. How are you doing? Would be nice if it was like a mimic. Oh, I think it is garage. Alright, let me grab a... Okay, I'm gonna roll off yokai. Oop, I'm a little late on my timer. Oof. Alright, let's see which room it's in. Oh, is it not garage? Is it kitchen then? Or Jesus. I think it's kitchen. Alright. I have a macro set up to drop all my items for me. Alright, I'll place this here, let's grab this. Is it ghost here? Yep, okay. It didn't throw hard enough for Polty, or enough. Poltergeist will throw much more and further. Those are pretty normal throws during the hunt. So I'm pretty much looking at Goryo Yurei Demon right now. Also no spirit. Yep, I do. I stream on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Yeah, no mimic, not seeing any orbs. So I'm pretty much looking at demon. Oh, it is a female. It could be a banshee now that I think about it. I could test for banshee real quick. I think that's what I'll do. I'll chill in like boys' bedroom if we have that available for hiding. We do. Perfect. Hey Izzy, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. Oh man. Alright. Yeah, we'll just chill over here, see if it roams us for banshee. So I'm between... Oops. None of these goes. So yeah, Banshee Demon, Goryo, Yurei. That's pretty much what we're looking at here. Alright, the breaker's off. Right about that. I'm gonna open the door real quick. Alright, I'll stay here for one more hunt. If it doesn't come over here, then I'll go back in the ghost room. Oh, what door did you just touch? I don't... It was one of these two, I'm not sure. So yeah, we do know the ghost room is kitchen. So we'll keep an eye out to see if it changes rooms, because if so, we can cross off Goryo. If the ghost comes over here, then it's Banshee. I don't think it's a demon. It's not really hunting like a demon. Then of course it could be a Yurei. I gotta pay attention to the doors, so to check for Yurei. I don't really think it's a Banshee. So the ghost room is the kitchen, which is way over there. A normal ghost isn't going to be able to roam over here. The only way the ghost would come over here is if it's a Banshee doing its ability to roam to the player. Which honestly, I think I might do another check for Polty. It does seem like it is throwing a lot. Hey. Jesus. This ghost is going nuts with the events. Jeez. No. Not a Polty. Nope, seems pretty normal. How's my game so bright? I'm using NVIDIA game filters to make it brighter. I'm gonna go grab a camera and a tripod so we can keep an eye on the doors. I'll grab a sound sensor too, so we can keep an eye on where the ghost is. It's probably gonna hunt right away, so I'm just gonna chill over here while it does its thing. Yep. And then we'll go set up a camera over there. Alright, hunt should be over. Grab this guy. Set up the camera here. I'll put this here. And let's see if we can make it out to the truck. We'll just keep an eye on the... How does the sound sensor work? So you just place it somewhere in the house, and depending on your tier, you can make the range bigger. So this yellow circle is the range of it. So if you click this button, it makes it bigger. So everything in this circle, which covers the entire map, you'll be able to hear from the truck. So I like to do that so I can listen for the door touches. Or light switches if I'm checking for mare, but we already know it's not a mare because it turned on a light at the start of the game. So, door touch. Okay, it opened the door that was already open, so that was not very informational. So yeah, I'm just staring at the doors to cross off or figure out Ure. But at the moment, I'm thinking it's a Goryo. Seems like the ghost room is a kitchen. And it hasn't changed rooms at all this game. So it's most likely a Goryo. Unfortunately, it doesn't show you where the sound happened. That's the only thing. I mean, it does kind of show you on the graph here. So if you had like multiple motion sensors set up, you could see which one the sound came from. But unfortunately, it doesn't show you on the map where the sound is. Even though I think it should, at least for the tier 3. But unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. So yeah, they're pretty useless for the most part. They only come in handy if you're doing like zero sanities or evidence stuff, especially APOC 3. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. And you're down to like Goryo, Ure, Mare. So you can just like chill in the truck with a video cam, a sound sensor, and a motion sensor to track the ghost. So the motion sensor to make sure the ghost is still in the same room. The camera so you can look at the doors to check for Ure. And then the sound sensor to listen for light switches to rule off Mare. Other than that, it's pretty useless. But I do think this is just a Goryo. Pretty much between Goryo and Ure. I just haven't been able to see the doors for myself to circle or cross off Ure yet. Every time it's touched a door, it was when I was like on the other side of the map. Yep, that is correct. The one exception to that is locker doors. Locker doors are heavier, so you're able to only open it like halfway. But other than that, all the other door types in the game will be fully opened or fully closed by Yurei. Now, of course, other ghosts can have fully closed doors as well. But Yurei has like a specific close for the ability. Oh, just touched the breaker door in the garage. Could have checked that for Yurei, but I don't have a camera in there. Oh, I stream 5 days a week, every day besides Tuesday and Thursday. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Okay, not a mirror. We already knew that, though. Oh yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Keep an eye... Oh. Okay, that doesn't really help at all. Just kind of hoping to, you know, learn something from that door touch, but that tells me nothing. Alright, so keep an eye on the store, I guess, and I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Alright, well I can see that it's not a Yurei. Okay. So I think it's just a Goryo. I'm just gonna double check that the ghost is in fact still in the kitchen. Ghost is probably gonna hunt here. Okay, well there's that. Okay, yep. Ghost is still in the kitchen. I'm going Goryo. So this should put us up to a streak of 106. There we go, Korea.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
We've been getting a lot of Gorios during this. How many Gorios have we had now? Gorio is tied with our most common ghost during this challenge. We've had 7 Gorios so far in the 106 games that we played. Alright, well, let's spin the wheel, see which map we're going to next. Edgefield. It's our first Edgefield of the day. I think. I'm just playing solo for today. Yeah, Heather Williams, another female ghost. Gorios love me, they do. It's a very one-sided relationship. Obake? Oh my god. I love you. That's our first Obake the entire streak. Okay. I'll take it. Thank you for the follow, and I appreciate it. That's our first Obake of the entire streak. Took 107 games to get an Obake. That's crazy.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Alright, nice. That would be Obambo that you're thinking of. Oh, this was an Obake because it shapeshifted. Went from grandma to the little kid. Alright, we're going back to Tanglewood. Oops, that's the mute button. Alright, Lucy Dexter. Other female ghosts. Yeah, grandma fell over. It happens sometimes. Due to her old age. What the hell was that throw? What kind of throw is that? That was so weird. It's another Obake, what the heck? Okay. Okay, she's gonna be grandma, and there we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. I was not expecting back-to-back Obakes. Not complaining. That's so fun.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
That was exactly a minute long. Alright, well, we made it to a streak of 108 now. It's pretty crazy. Alright, wait, we gotta spin the wheel, duh. Alright, where are we going? Tanglewood, okay. We're going back to Tanglewood again. Seems like today's gonna be the day of Tanglewood. Alright, we got Jane Garcia. Another female ghost. So yeah, we've officially had every single ghost during this challenge now. Sounds like Ghost is in the garage. Yokai, maybe? Might be a yokai? Unless it could have just also been right on the range. Well, not a shade. Alright, let's go get some more stuff. So not a shade. Hello, Sky. Welcome in. I'm doing pretty decent. How are you doing? Alright. Let's grab this and this, and we should have everything. Does kind of suck that she's that particular ghost model. Okay, it seems like the ghost is boy's bedroom, maybe? Are you in here? Yeah, okay. Toss. Are you in here, or you just see something over here? Are you in the bathroom, maybe? Let me check nursery as well. I think it might be in the bathroom. The multiplier is a 9.12. Well, it's getting colder in here. Just double check for mimic. Not seeing any orbs. We'll place a candle in here. Guess we can put a candle here and one here. Why not? Probably not an unreal. It's hard to tell which room she's in. No Ure. Do some mare checks. What door is that? Maybe she's... I think she is boy's bedroom. She's somewhere at least. That's all I know. Are you in here? No? Are you in the bathroom? Ah, ghost vent. Okay. Is that this door? Are you in here? You are in here. Yep, you're very much in there. Probably not a yokai. We'll get a smudge on you though. Let me get the breaker on. I'm not sure where it is. It's in the basement, of course. Yep, if it was an Onru, it would have blew out the firelight first. grab a new one of these. Did she just walk through the motion? Okay, she's still in here. Okay, yeah, she's definitely in here. Yeah, I don't think Mimic. I should probably put the Cruci in here. I think we had another firelight here, yeah. So we'll put this one here and this one here. Also no spirit. Wait, that wasn't a... I'm being silly. It didn't burn the crucifix. I'm imagining things. Oh. Might just be a spirit, actually. Where are you? Okay, you're right here. So I'm kind of thinking this is maybe a spirit. We'll find out in a sec. So if it's a spirit, it should be able to hunt now. Oh, not a mare. It is a spirit. Okay. Nice. Alright, well that just confirmed spirit. So that puts us up to a streak of 109. There we go.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
So the reason why it was a spirit, so as you probably know, spirits have a 3-minute timer. So when you smudge a spirit, they have to wait 3 minutes to hunt again. So what I did was I waited for the timer to get to 2:45, and then I smudged it again using the motion sensor to see where the ghost was. I smudged it a second time at the 2 minutes 45 second mark and set a new timer. And then the spirit hunted at 30 seconds. So when you smudge a ghost that's already smudged, it doesn't set a new timer. It still uses the previous timer. So what confirms spirit is if you like smudge it at the 2:45 mark, and then if it hunts before a minute, then it's a guaranteed spirit. So yeah, if you smudge a ghost that's already smudged, then it doesn't reset the timer. It still uses the original timer. So that's like a great way to confirm spirit. If you don't feel like waiting another 3 minutes, you just smudge at the 2:45 mark and then wait to see if it hunts under a minute after that new smudge. If it does, then you know it's a spirit. But you always want to make sure you know where the ghost is when you're smudging it so it doesn't miss it. So that's why I use a motion sensor to figure out where the ghost was and then smudge. You can also do it with ghost events as well. All right, let's spin the wheel. See where we're going for game 110. Ridgeview, okay. I like Ridgeview. Is Sunny on my wheel? Nope. Alright, I appreciate you for stopping by.
The equipment and get set up before investigating.
Alright, we got Richard Martinez. Nah. I'm not a big fan of Sunny. Or any large maps in general. They just take too long. So I decided to be easy on myself. And stick with maps that I enjoy. So my wheel consists of Tanglewood, Edgefield, Ridgeview, and Willow. Did you? Okay. I want to get some more stuff. Why not Nels? Nels kind of sucks. The looping spots on Nels are not that great, in my opinion. And there's also, and if the ghost is in like one of the front two rooms, like the dining rooms, like the dining room or the counter area, those rooms are so large and like hard to like figure out where the ghost is. Testing for Mare in there kind of sucks as well. And then of course if you have a hallway ghost, GG. The hallways suck as well. Also, not many good unofficial hiding spots. Or just hiding spots in general. And also, Nels is pretty dark. That's the main reason I don't have Grafton on my wheel anymore. Is Grafton's a nice map and all, it's just so dark. Even with the filter does nothing. Oops. Alright, we'll get a smudge on him this time. I think he's in, what is this, purple bed? Hey, where you going? There you are. I'll take a smudge. Started coming downstairs and it turned around. I want to say purple bed? Oh? Is that blue bed? Might have been like up against the light. Okay, it is. Yeah, it seems like blue bedroom. Are you blue bed or are you in the bathroom now? Did you change rooms? I don't know. We'll see. It's one of those streams. Oh, we do got that hiding spot if we need it. We also have this one. Nice. Yeah, I think it's still near. Okay. Yep, 4. Oops, almost forgot to light these. So we can check for Onryo. Lit these a little late at like 1:35. Ooh, I think I might have changed rooms. I think it's getting a little warmer. What? Is it in the hallway now? Wait. Are you in the bathroom? Huh? Not a Yuri. I think it might be a spirit, to be honest. Wait, where is that? Dude, the ghost is going nuts with that shower. It's just another spirit, okay? Alright, well, there's that. What's the streak? We're at 110.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
So yeah, we're on a streak of 110 right now. Why is the graphics so low? I have the brightness turned up. Alright. Let's do a new prediction. So will we make it to a streak of 110? The answer is yes. Next prediction, will we make it to a streak of 115? So yeah, keep in mind our end goal is to get to 1,000 if we're able to. Which is gonna take some time. Alright, let's spin the wheel, see which map we're going to. Edgefield. Alright. Edgefield it is. Yeah, we should reach level 2390 today. Which will be pretty cool. Then we'll be at 2400 very soon as well. Alright. Let's go to Edgefield. For game 111, we have Peter Emmett. Alright, we'll chill here. Okay. Probably not a galley, not a wraith. I'm a little concerned that the ghost is in here. Oh, okay. Oh, not Noni. No spirit. I mean, sorry, not spirit. No shade is what I meant to say. Okay, yeah, definitely no galley, that's for sure. We're at the 20-second mark. Oh, God. Are you a phantom? You are. Okay. Are you done? Nope. Okay. It's just a phantom. That makes sense. Let me just double check, make sure it's not a mimic. Yeah, okay. It should just be a phantom. And there we go.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure it used its ability on us. No? It did change its favorite room. Interesting. Alright, well. Phantom for game 111. Let's see where we're going for 112. Okay, we're going back to Edgefield. Awesome. Have a great night, Sky. I appreciate you for stopping by. Sarah Johnson.
Got the intel. Looks like this is going to be
Watch this one be a die-in. Alright, let's still hear. Oh. Well, not a wraith. Don't appreciate the ghost being in here, though. What I'm hoping to see is that Salt gets stepped on as the ghost walks out of the room, right? Nope, of course. You're just gonna chill in here. Awesome. Not a big fan of that at all. Is this a galley, maybe? Hasn't walked through any of the other salt piles, which I find a little suspicious. Unless it's avoiding them. No shade, by the way. Wait, I think it is a galley. Just threw something over there. I think it's a galley. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a galley. That's awesome. Alright, let's get a smudge on you, and then I'm gonna go hide. Should be done, right? Yep. That's awesome. Don't need to check for mimic either. Already had it circled, nice.
welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
219. Oh, I think that's our most common ghost during this. Yeah, we've had 8 gallows now, so that makes it our most common. Alright, so that was game 112. Let's see where we're going for game 113. Why is there the OP ingredient for everything? Good question. Alright, looks like we're going to Ridgeview. We haven't had a Willow in a minute. Patricia Skinner. Oh, the bones here. Nice. Please don't be crawling. Bolting? No? No, it's a Wraith. Alright, that works. Easy Wraith. Alright.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Alright, we're at 59 seconds. Alright, let's spin the wheel, see where we're going for game 114. Ridgeview. Okay, we're going back to Ridgeview. 114 on Ridgeview. Tatiana Mills. Is this like Slow Twin or a Bambo? Or is that a Hantu? Hold up. We're gonna stay a little longer. Is this a Haunted? Yeah, it's a Hantu. Okay.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Alright, let's see. We're going for game 115. Willow, nice.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the
Yep, still get his breath without evidence.
before starting the investigation.
Heather Shawcross.
Reports of violence, and it looks like they left in a hurry.
Yeah, even without evidence, you still get it. Is that kitchen? Is this another Hantu? No. Obambo or twins? Alright, so we're dealing with Obambo or twins. I'm gonna chill here. See which one it is. Alright, moment of truth. Which one are you? I'm guessing Obambo. Yep, Obambo. Okay. Had a feeling that was going to be the case. Obambo. And we're at a streak 150.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Alright, new prediction time. Alright, so will we make it to a streak of 115? The answer is yes. It's our new prediction. Will we make it to a streak of 120? Alright, sorry, I distracted. Wheel, let's spin it. Let's see which map we're going to. Tanglewood. Alright, Tanglewood it is.
Alright, we're here.
Got a Elizabeth Dyer.
Whoever was here must have summoned the garage for the church.
Well, not Noni. Not a Yuri. Oh. Interesting. So is it ghost room kitchen? That's kind of what I'm getting from this so far. Am I in the ghost room? Is it a wraith? It is a wraith. Okay. Alright, just gonna double check Mimic, just to play safe. But I'm pretty confident this is just a Wraith. Just want to double check though. I guess we'll grab one of those. Yep. Looking like just a Wraith. Okay. Well, let's get out of here. That's easy. Easy peasy. So that puts us up to 116 games on our streak.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
259. Pretty long game. We're going back to Tanglewood. Alright. Back to Tanglewood for game 117. Walter Wright. That's funny, that's the second Walter Wright we've had during this streak. I remember we had, I think it was yesterday that we had Walter Wright as well. I only remember that because someone thought I said Walter White, and I thought that was funny. Basement? Is he gonna come up here? Maybe? No? Stop hunting. Awesome. Awesome. Alright, I guess we'll... Oh? He goes up here. Interesting. Alright, well, let's go get more stuff then. Okay, the goose is throwing stuff in the living room now. Interesting. Let's grab this, this, and this. Then we just need one more trip and we'll be good. Alright. Let's figure out this ghost. So I'm not sure which room the ghost is in. Interesting. Is the ghost in the foyer? No? What room are you in? Huh? I'm confused. Garage, maybe? That's the only thing that makes sense. It's kind of cold in the living room. Wait, what? Are you here? I'm confused. I think it's just the living room. Alright, I guess we'll set up in the living room. There goes that Cruci. Mirror check. Grab this and this. I guess I can put this one here. I wanna watch that back. Was that before 25 seconds? Let me check. Huh, it's a demon. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay, it's a demon. That makes sense why I burned the crucifix way over there, the extended range with demon.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Nice. Alright, so that puts us up to 117. Alright, let's see here. Spin the wheel, see which map we're going to. We're game 118? Yeah, 118. We're going back to Tanglewood again. Alright, this is our third Tanglewood in a row. Interesting. Kim Ramirez. Alright, we'll chill here. Basement again? Slow. It's a revenant. Okay. Alright, well, that one's just a rev. And that puts us up to a streak of 118.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
That was a 55-second game. Not bad. Alright, spin the wheel. See where we're going. For game 119. Willow. Alright, here we go. Robert Lewis.
There's been no reports of violence or sightings.
Oh, Ghost is here. Okay, not a wraith. Wait, what? How did this open? Are you Pulte? Wait, what? Why is my mouse attached to that? That's so weird. What the f- What is going on? Why is my mouse stuck? What is going on? Let go of the damn cabinet. I'm stuck to the cabinet. What is going on? Something's bugged. No, something's really bugged. My mouse is getting stuck to everything. That's not good. Hello? What? Why did the... Can I... What is going on? Okay, my game's bugged. How do I... What? Okay, okay, I think we all can agree that I can restart my game because something is really broken. I have to like double click on everything.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready.
That is so weird. I've never had that happen before. Wait, it's not the game doing it. What? What the hell? Oh, I see what I did. I accidentally turned an auto clicker on. Okay. Okay, that may... No, I didn't. Wait, what? Never mind, I don't have an auto clicker on. I don't know, something's going on. Oh, and my filters aren't working now. Awesome. Alright, well, that's something.
Welcome back.
Are my buttons at least fixed? Yeah, it seems to be. Alright, well, let me restart the game again and fix my filters. Sorry about that, about the technical difficulties. Alright, let's relaunch the game and everything should be good now. I have no idea what's going on.
Welcome back.
Oh, we were going to Willow, right?
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. I've got a report of residents of multiple ghost sites.
Alright, Richard Rhodes. Hello, Holly, welcome in. This isn't Rev. Alright, let's get out of here. Ghost is a rev.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Alright, I think I'm going to do one more game real quick. And then I'm going to take a break for dinner. And then I'll come back on. I'll restart my computer as well. So hopefully we don't have any more weird issues. Spin the wheel real quick. Ready to, okay.
We've arrived. Check the equipment.
Sarah Brock.
Ghost here seems to be linked to a cursed holder.
Oh, I forgot to update the streak. Oh, it's a Theo. About poop my pants. Thought I was getting charged at by Rev for a sec. I was not prepared. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take the deal. Any day of the week. Alright, Diogen is up here now. That is so weird.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
46 second game, not bad. Alright, so we're at a streak of 120. So like I mentioned, I'm gonna take a break for dinner and I'll be live again in a bit, like maybe in an hour, well, like 50 minutes from now or so, something like that. Yeah, I'll be back again soon. Then I'm gonna try and fix whatever weird issue I was having. But yeah, before we go, let me pull up the prediction. Choose outcome. Will we make it to a streak of 120? The answer is yes. All right. And then I guess I can show you the stats real quick. All right, let me show you the stats. What's for dinner? Good question. I think like fajitas. Where's my display capture? There it is. All right, so here's our stats. I can zoom in a little bit more, I guess. Oops. All right, let's move this over here. So ghost types. So our three most common ghosts during the streak so far is Diogen, Galu, and Hantu, followed by Demon and Goria with 7. They, Twins, and Wraith with 6. Shin, Oni, Revenant, and Spirit at 5. Dian, Phantom, and Raiju at 4. And then Mare, Moroi, Myling, Obambo, Poltergeist, Shade, Mimic, Yokai, and Yuri at 3. Obake and Onryo at 2 with Banshee at 1. Then these are our average time per ghost. So Obake with 55 seconds, Moroi a minute 2, Myling a minute 7, Phantom a minute 12, Revenant 115, Dian 117, Diogen also 117, Galu 131, Hantu 144, Raiju 148, Oni 208, Obambo 235, Thay 242, Jin 250, Twins 304, Mimic 305, Wraith 332, Poltergeist 457, Yokai 551, Banshee 724, Spirit 734, Demon 749, Shade 831, Onryo 845, Yuri 1015, Goryo 19 minutes, and then Mare at 2440. Gotta love mares and how long they take. So yeah, those are our ghost stats. And also, by the way, no blood moons yet. This is my column where I enter in if it's a blood moon or not. As you can see, not a single blood moon. Crazy. But if you look at our previous attempt that I failed on, we had 2 blood moons within the first 42 games of that streak. So that's crazy that we have had 120 games so far and no blood moon. If we look at the average time, we've spent 9 hours, 38 minutes on this run, with an average of 4:49 per run. Quickest game is 45 seconds, our longest 34 minutes. And yeah, those are our stats. So thank you again. I'll be back in a bit, like I mentioned. Just gonna eat dinner and stuff, and then we'll be back. But what? Be back.